let's go through stock replenishment or purchasing. Now the first things you'll need to do is create your suppliers and your products. Once you're done with those, you can get started in purchasing. Now you can add a purchase order using the quick links at the top. You can customize these quick links. By default, you have add purchases. Or you can use the main menu by going into purchasing, purchase orders and add purchase. From here, a new purchase order will load. The first thing we need to enter is the supplier. You can find the supplier either by the supplier code, supplier name, or use the advanced search. From here, you can populate the supplier reference, discount, and the invoice date of the supplier. You can specify the tax rates and the warehouse the goods will be shipped to. Depending on the warehouse that you've selected, the delivery name and address details to the right will populate with those warehouse details. Going to the right again, we have our order date and our delivery date. Now this delivery date is quite important, so if we change this to the end of the year, and our goods don't arrive by this time, it's going to show up as a late purchase, ready for us to action. Down from there we have our template. So Unleashed creates a PDF for you, and you can choose the template design and customize these to suit your business requirements. Coming down, we're ready to add in the products that we're purchasing. Simply start to type in the details about your product. Now this could be your product code, so your SKU, product description, or even barcode. Once you've found the product you need, enter the quantity that you're purchasing and the purchase price. Do note that Unleashed has popped in the default purchase price, however you can change that along the way. You can also add in comments. Now this is line comments against that particular product. Once we're ready, we click add and the product is now in the purchase order. Do note that we can also see the product image, so we can double check we've got the right product in our purchase order. Now I've got one product in this purchase order ready to go. Let me quickly add in a few more. Again, we simply find the products we need, pop in the quantities, price and any comments. Once we've added in all the products we need, we can see at the bottom of our purchase order the volume and weight, perfect for calculating shipping costs. We can also see the payment terms, so when we need to pay our supplier by, and also the currency that they're trading in. To the right, we can see our item count, subtotals, tax totals, and all the normal things you'd find on a purchase order. Do also note at the bottom here, we can print our purchase order PDF. We can also email it directly from Unleashed to our supplier. As we select the email button, a form will pop up with the supplier's email address. I'm in the CC field. The subject and message has been pre-populated, so it's nice and quick. I can just hit send. Back up to the top, we can see that we have our purchase order prefix, so PO, our purchase order number, which is defined by Unleashed, that's sequential, and also the status of our purchase order. To begin with, the purchase order is parked, meaning it's in a draft status. Once we're happy with it and we're going to give it to the supplier, we should probably put it into placed, so it's a confirmed purchase order. So at the top, click placed. Not only will it change the status of your purchase order, but it will also produce that documentation again. Now that we've got that purchase order in Unleashed, we can easily track it. So go into the main menu and click on View Purchases. This keeps a track of every purchase order that you've created in Unleashed. We can really easily filter this and find the purchase order that we're needing. Our purchase order is at the top. By hovering over the action cog, you can move this purchase order on to its next stage. Note that some of these purchase orders have a delivery date that is in red. This means it's overdue, so it's really easy to identify the purchase orders that you need to follow up on. Now, knowing that you've got late purchase orders is really easy in the dashboard. So if you navigate to the dashboard in the main menu, you can see your transactions. Think of this as your to-do list. We can see that we've got 85 late purchase orders. By clicking on that link, it'll take us to the View Purchases, and we'll be able to see all those late purchase orders that we need to action. Now, our purchase order is in the hands of our supplier, so there's not much we need to do apart from monitor the expected delivery date. The next step of our purchase order is normally to add in purchase costs to account for things like freight, shipping, and so forth.